Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
All right, so I did watch this fight live, but I didn't do an immediate post-fight reaction to it. But I had Granados winning this fight 6 rounds to 4. Some people were saying a draw. Some people were cool with the Broner winning by decision, but I had Granados winning 6-4. Not even a draw. I think I more had it 6-4 for Granados. But besides all that, Adrian Broner walks away with the victory. I don't really see him doing anything. And I'm going to get to the fight about what I saw. But as far as after this, though, I don't really, it's besides bringing entertainment and being able to sell the fight. And AB is tough, man. He can't control the judges' decisions. He's just in the ring giving it all he got. He will come to fight. That's one thing I can't say about Broner, man. He may come with some antics. He may, say things that you don't like or behave in certain ways that you don't deem as professional. But dude is entertaining. He will come to fight, all right? But I don't see him doing anything really at 147. I would favor everybody that's the highly ranked guys. I'll favor all of them guys over Broner stylistically, pretty much. You know what I mean? But I think he will make for an entertaining fight, though. But I think I don't see him beating Garcia, Thurman, Spence, Brook, any of the guys. He already lost to Porter, although he dropped Porter at the end. But I just don't see him really being able to beat those guys. Don't mean that he couldn't compete, but I just don't see it. And I don't see him really being a 140-pounder. Some people think that if he really takes the sport serious, get down to 140, I just think those days are past him. You look at his frame, Broner might really, frame-wise, I'm not talking about where his power can be the best at and what's comfortable for him, but I think as far as when I say comfortable, as far as him having an advantage, but what I really think as far as his size, not so much his height or his reach, I just think his frame, I think he's like a 154-pound fighter right now. I really do. I don't know what his diet consists of outside when he's not in camp. Maybe if he can control his diet, maybe, but I just see him, I just don't see his power carrying up. I heard Malignaggi, who has a great boxing IQ. I like listening to Malignaggi, but he was saying that the Adrian Broner can crack. Yes, he can crack. If you stand there and just let him hit you, of course he can crack. But with these other guys at 147, I don't think the power is the same as it was in those smaller weight classes when he was blowing through those guys. You know what I mean? He's not getting those highlight reel Jason Litzau type of knockouts anymore. You know what I mean? So I just don't see it at 147. Now, as far as the fight, it was a very, it was just one of those type of fights where some people say they thought, and I'm sure that's why the judges scored it for Broner. They looked at which punches were the most telling shots. Granados' head was being snapped back by punches, and those shots looked clean. But Granados' activity, man, was just crazy. And not only was he active, he was landing punches. It's just that AB's punches were just more telling, more ooh, ooh, it was like that. But there was like certain situations in the fight where Broner, let's just say they're fighting on the inside, Broner throw a sharp, crisp, short uppercut, boom, it snapped Granados' head back. As soon as that happened, immediately after, Granados comes back with a 4-punch combinations to his ribs. You know what I mean? So it's like he was answering back. Now, out of those 5 punches thrown, Broner landed the one that was the clean, sharpest one, but Granados came back with 4 other ones. You know what I mean? So when it's like that, man, you got to give a guy in Granados' shoes more credit than just, oh, he was active. But, yeah, some of it wasn't the cleanest work, but a lot of it was. If he was throwing 6 punches, he was landing 3. So if Broner throws 3 punches and 2 of them land clean, do we give the edge to Broner? So, and then there was a lot of mauling and grabbing there. And to me, they were both doing head button. Granados was leaning in with his head. Broner's doing a lot of pushing with his forearm and elbows and, grabbing. They're both doing it to some degree. I can't remember every single second of every single round, you guys. So, but to me, they were both doing it to some degree. Fighting a physical fight. And Granados didn't cry or, to try to have the refs save him. He just went in there and got down and dirty also. You know what I mean? That's what I liked about Granados. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid, man. So, I thought he pulled this one out, though, man. I really did. I thought he pulled this one out. Broner was being Broner. Quick, fast combinations. I thought Granados was having trouble initially with trying to find a way on the inside with Broner because Broner was really accurate and sharp with those counters. You know, he can turn that switch on when he wants to be sharp and accurate with his counter punching. But Granados would take that initial counter and, you know, trying to lean in with that. He was doing a lot of different things, lean in with that jab, and he was getting on the inside, and he was able to let some shots go. There was even times in the fight when Granados, and I was really surprised by this, he was landing the right hand over Adrian's jab too, but there was a few times, a lot of times in the fight where Granados was, you know, letting a little 3-4 punch combination go, land, Broner probably land one shot, and then Granados will move, stick and move. Like it was almost, he was frustrating Broner to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Where he was the one sticking and moving and using that outboxer type of style. And he was being, and it was effective. You know what I mean? I thought it was a good fight, though. I thought it was a damn good fight. I had Granados 6-4. I like to see a rematch because really, you know, maybe Broner doesn't. You know, he wants to go on to, I'm sure, bigger and better things. But Granados' name is still right there. You know, he's not going nowhere. I think he'll still get some good paydays, man. Just think, all his losses, all his draws, they're all, majority of them, all debatable. You know what I mean? They're all debatable. So he's still going to get some, I think Granados still got some good fights ahead of him, man. Broner obviously picks up the win, but I see him against anybody that's in that 147-pound division. I favor those guys against Broner. You know, so a lot of people say move back down to 140 and get disciplined to the sport. Well, didn't he say he was disciplined for this fight? You know, I know he was trying to change up his the way he approaches these press conferences in this fight. You know what I mean? So, and even with that said, he still had a tough time. You know what I mean? So, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.